You laughing direct, my boy?
That's all right now.
You legit now. You legit.
Yup.
You legit now. For sure.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'm a dirt man too now.
Hey,
But
4PF might need to start 4PF Sports.
all right.
Hey.
Yeah, for real,
Jay Z
man.
got Rock Sports.
All right.
Hey,
But I got
4PF Sports.
Ye, but Donda Academy. Kanye got Donda Academy, man.
Man, we gonna bring this thing in.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Bring
sir.
this thing on in the right way.
Yes, sir, man. So we back. It's a bonus edition.
Kingz to the city, man.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the bonus edition, Kingz to the City podcast, man. We got a real special guest in here with us today, man.
Real special with us, man.
Saying who we got with us today, man.
Kingz to the city, man. We give y'all the motivation, inspiration, elevation for the next generation, man.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Hey, man. We're gonna introduce our guest, Montre Miller.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Good.
Mr. Montre Miller.
Montre Miller, how
Yes,
you doing,
sir.
man?
So
I'm good.
good.
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Glad you can make it, man.
Yeah.
So tell our viewers, man, you know, because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our viewers might not know who you are. You know, we got a more personal relationship with you. So
Definitely.
so kind of tell them who Montre Miller is, man. Tell them where you from, you know what I'm saying, and what you got going on, man, you know.
Definitely. Sure. My name Montre Miller, Columbia, South Carolina. Went to Westwood High School, class of 2018 grad.
Okay.
Went to Nation Ford and went to Kent. I'm alum from there.
You say you went to where?
Kent State.
Kent, where? Okay. Yeah, Kent State. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, and now, because I know a lot of our viewers, they're probably looking at these hats we got here on this table right here. So tell them what's going on now, man. I know. Actually, before we get there, kind of do a brief overview of your Kent State career, man. How was Kent State? And if you don't mind me asking, why are you leaving Kent State? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Well, talk about your journey at Kent State, and you know what I'm saying, and now how we get to this where we at now.
Definitely. So I spent 4.5 years at Kent State. It was a great experience. Coming out of high school, I played receiver. I played cornerback little, but I definitely had the reps at it, so I decided to go to college and play corner to make the transition. So my first 2 years was really the learning experience for me, just grasping the position, learning all the things I need to do so I was able to get on the field. So I spent those 2 years, grinded, worked hard, and got to that point. And then COVID kicked in, so we really didn't have like a season like that. We played a few games, but you know, all the outbreaks and stuff like that, so that canceled. So I came back, worked for a whole year. And 2021 is when I got my breakout season where I played great. We had a lot of great things going on with the program. Thankful for my coaches for putting me in that position for me to have that impact that season. And then fast forward to 2022, we had a pretty good season. I mean, we didn't accomplish all the goals we wanted to, but I feel like I did what I had to do to get me in the position I am now. So the transition now is I decided to hit the portal and explore other options and, you know, find a new home. So that's how that process been going.
So how does that the portal transfer, like how does that work?
So the portal works. So you can go to the institution and ask for a letter so that you can leave the school, and basically they put your name in a big portal where you can contact coaches from other school, or they can contact you. So that's basically how that works.
And so, like, can your coach from your school deny you from leaving? Or you got to kind of have that relationship with them that's like, okay, y'all kind of got to be on good terms? Or
Nah, I mean, in certain cases, in a lot of cases, I know, like, the way it's gone in the past or how it is now, I know in some ways people just do it just based on how they feel, how they're getting treated at the program, or the coaches tell them, like, this is what needs to take place for you to find a better home or another place for you to play. So it's kind of up to you now. So that's basically where it's at.
Did you redshirt?
Yeah,
freshman year?
I redshirted, but I also played and I started. And I played my first start. I had a really good game. So, yo.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I Gotcha.
What's up,
I got you.
man?
Yeah.
So now you entered into the transfer portal.
Yeah.
And so now you're looking into your next journey. So
Definitely.
you know, so and I see so talk about that. So talk about so what are these schools? So was it kind of like a high school signing day or a high school recruiting experience all over again, or kind of talk about how that process worked? How many schools reached out to you? How did you narrow? Well, we'll talk about that, but like kind of as far as how was that process?
So my process from high school to now is just changed dramatically. So high school, I mean, I was a little bit on the underrated side. Like schools was looking at me, offering me, but it wasn't where it at now. Like it's just a different. I'm in a different position now,
How come out?
and
Right.
just
Right.
I did what I had to do for these last 2 seasons to put me in this position now. So I think that kind of helped me elevate to where I am now.
You getting that 5-star that 5-star experience now.
Yeah.
5-star.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Yup.
Okay, and so talk about talk about the schools that actually reached out to you that offered you in the transfer. Well, okay, talk about when you were a senior, like the offers kind of that you had, and then now fast forward 4 years later, the offers that you're getting now.
Yeah. So I had a lot of group of fives and FCS like offers on the table, and then now it's just straight power fives, just top five conferences, ACC, SEC, Big 12,
Name some
Pac
of them.
12.
Name some of them some offers that you get.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Cause that's crazy. Like that's every kid dream, man. To,
Right,
you know what I mean? To
right.
be able to like
ACC, SEC type
man,
ordeal. Yeah.
shoot, multiple ACC schools on
I
the
was-
table.
Which one, maybe surprised you?
That came into the picture
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying?
the most. Honestly, I would say Duke.
Duke.
Yeah.
Why would you say Duke?
I mean, I have the grades, of course, to
Course.
get into it. Of course, like that's just a prestigious university, like top of the notch university. So it's hard to get in there.
Right.
So when they reached out to me, I looked at it and I said, hold on a second.
Right.
So that was just one of the schools that stood out to me the most, even though there were other, I wouldn't say better, but other great schools in there as well. But that was one of the schools that just stood out to me.
Dope.
Yep,
I feel like
dope.
you should look at it like it's a reward for your hustle.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a reward for your hard work.
definitely all that hard work paid off.
And pay it off.
Yeah.
So-
Big time.
I have a question. So, you know what I'm saying, you being a college athlete,
Yeah,
what would be your some advice to the youth
yeah.
who would want to be, you know what I'm saying, college athletes, you know what I'm saying, when they're older?
So I'll say just time management, because honestly, college football is a job at this point. Like you gotta wake up, you on a schedule, you gotta be at meetings at a certain time. You can't be late to stuff. You late, you miss games, and nobody wants to miss games.
Right.
So just making sure you have this set schedule and have a plan in place so that you can be successful. I think that's the biggest thing. Just making sure you have a plan, because it get hard. Like it's hard. Like it's gonna be a lot of long days, long hours, long nights. You gotta balance your study hour times and then balance football at the same time. So being able to find a balance in between both is very critical.
Right.
So
And ain't for the weak. Basically, you telling
Nah.
me
Right.
if your heart
It
ain't
ain't-
in it, don't eat.
yeah, if you don't love football, hey, you
Ain't
gotta
for you.
love it.
I feel you.
Yup.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So, how was your visits? You know what I'm saying? I know you just, you know what I'm saying, you coming off the hottest thing flying.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
So-
red eye flight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, we always hear, just outside looking in, because
Yeah.
myself, I know I ain't never been no 5-star recruit or nothing like that, but we always hear the
Right.
crazy things that
Definitely.
happens on visits, like they taking you to the strip club, or you know what I mean, or something crazy.
Hooters.
Right. They gave your
So-
mama $1 million.
Yeah, we hear outrageous things, man.
So-
How that is, man. Display that.
I'll say this, like I would say the recruiting, the visit process is different now for me than where I was when I was coming into college. Like I have a different approach, a different mindset, because I already done been through the process once already.
Right.
So when I go on these visits, it's not even about me going there having fun. Of course, like I went out and party a little bit, went out with some friends, and just got a talk to people. But at the end of the day, it was more about the fit, the coaching staff, the environment. Is this where I want to be for the next year? Because that's critically important to where I'm trying to do. So all the visits were great. Like everything that went on there, they were so like in sync. Like they set them up. They rolled out the red carpet. I'll say that. I'll say they rolled out the red carpet at each visit. Like I can't find any bad things to say. Like all of these are great schools. They really rolled out the red carpet for me. I'll say that.
Okay,
so
that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. And so let's get to the meat and potatoes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So talk about how did you get it narrowed down to these 3 schools here?
Okay, so it was a bunch of schools, and my thought was, okay, I want to limit this down to a few schools before this just blows up. Because when you start getting into all these different coaches and all these schools calling and texting, you can get, I wouldn't say frustrating, but it can be a lot on you.
Right.
And overwhelming. There you go. It could be very overwhelming. So just talking it over with my parents and figuring out the best situation for me, and then kind of looking at the pros and cons of all these different schools was one of the things that I looked at when I was deciding. Like there was a lot of great schools that reached out to me, but I had my mind made up. Oh, I want to go in this type of direction. So all of these 3 schools aligned like where I wanted to be at. So that was the process of me picking these 3 schools, and they were great fits. So
how big was as far as being more close to home, or having family being able to come to your games? How much of a part did that play into your decision?
So I look at it this way. I've been on the move. Like I would say I moved around my whole life. Like my parents taught me at a young age, like they wanted me to like be something different. So when I was younger, I used to switch schools a lot. Like that was just what it was for me. Like everybody just stayed at one high school or one middle school their whole life. That wasn't me. Like my parents put me in new environments and stuff like that. So even when I went to high school, I was able to get a transformation of going to one school and going to another and seeing the difference. And those schools are like an hour apart. So it made me have to grow up a little bit, being a little bit further away from home. And then the time where I went to college, I had to change my mindset. I was 10, 12 hours away from home. So I had to grow up really quickly and just change my whole mindset of things. So being at home isn't the most important thing to me. Of course, yes, it'd be nice to have my family in the stands every game. But at the end of the day, they know where I'm trying to go, and they trust me.
Right.
And they trust my judgment. So that's how I looked at this whole thing.
Sure.
So,
Dope.
Definitely, man. So, as far as schools,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the schools, with this selection right here, which one has, you know what I'm saying, sounds like the next home, you know what I'm saying, in regards to the next.
Which one? Where will Montre Miller be spending next year? You know what I'm saying? Where will we be able to tune in? ESPN.
Next season.
You know what I'm saying? Where's Montre Miller's next home, man?
Man. So I got 3 great opportunities up there. I thank you for all the coaches and all the support around me throughout this whole process, which wasn't easy at all. Like I had a lot of people pulling one direction, going this direction. So it was just a lot for me, just soaking up all this. So just narrowing it down and looking at everything that I wanted, I decided to go to West Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Morgantown, West Virginia.
Congratulations, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Come on.
Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy.
Man, go ahead, man. That thing look good on you, man. Ooh. That navy blue and gold look good on you, man.
Throw that thing on, man.
Gotta let the people see.
Yes, sir, buddy.
You gotta let the people see you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Montre Miller, West Virginia, man. She
Y'all
out.
be on the lookout, man.
Yes, sir, man. You already know we coming. We already know we gonna tap in.
It's a no-fly zone
All right.
in West V.
All right. You know we
It's
tapping
a
in.
no-fly zone.
Feel me?
Yup.
Yes, sir, buddy, man. Congratulations, man. That's big, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You probably don't realize how many you inspiring people, man. Let's go.
Best of luck to you.
Yes, sir, man. Good luck, man. You know we tapping in on a couple games. You already know.
Yeah.
Already.
Kingz to the city, man.
Yes, sir.
Signing out, man. I hope y'all live as long as y'all want, and they'll want as long as you live. We signing out.
Signing out, baby. Yes, sir. We out.
Congrats.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I went to, not here in West Virginia. I went to school in West Virginia.